Next up on FamilyTech TV, turning screen time into learning time. Hi, I'm Amy Oztan with FamilyTech TV, and we're here at CES 2018, and I'm actually here with a CES honoree. I'm talking with Amy Braun, the Director of U.S. Marketing for Pai Technology. Hi.
Yes. Hi, how are you?
I'm very good. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us.
So this is Augie. Tell me all about Augie.
This is Augie. He is a premier augmented reality coding robot.
Augie, augmented reality.
Cute,
I
right?
get it. That's adorable.
So what that means is Augie actually uses augmented reality in his app to teach kids how to code. And it's one of the things that makes him the most differentiated robot on the market.
It's hard not to anthropomorphize
I know,
them.
but it isn't it, because it is whatever children want it to be, and that's what's really magical about Augie. You can actually customize its screen. You can provide emojis, you can make sounds, noises, you can actually record your own voices, have Augie play it back to you, and it really teaches coding from our most basic 5-year-olds through 12-year-olds.
So how does that work? How are they coding? Like, what does it look like on the screen?
Yeah, absolutely. So there's a few different ways that we teach coding on the screen. We start with our littlest learners of 5 years old. We teach basic cause and effect. And that's really just understanding that if I do something, then something happens. So it's moving Augie, it's customizing the screen, all the way up through that augmented reality. And what happens is that our kids will actually use their iPad, they'll locate Augie, and then an augmented reality map pops up on the iPad. And they're actually able to then code Augie through that map. And he physically moves in the real world and physically moves through the augmented reality coding map.
That's very cool. So wherever they are, they can kind of map out that area.
As long as they have their app, they just scan it, and that map actually pops up on screen. And it gets even better, they can actually create their own map. So now we're really taking it to the next level. It's not just solving the coding issue, but it's creating your own augmented reality maps, and then you get to solve your own maps. So you could give it to a friend.
So they can make their own little world and then have him maneuver through it.
Exactly.
Have it maneuver through it.
Augie maneuver through it, and it's all through block-based coding.
Okay, so even when you get up to the more advanced levels for a 12-year-old,
yes.
How does it change from between a 5-year-old and a 12-year-old?
Well, it's based on code.org's leveling, so it goes all the way up. The coding becomes harder, right? It becomes simple going forward to teaching variables and functions, and the coding. So it's really the coding maps that get more challenging.
Gotcha. And is it a loud toy? Does it make a lot of noise?
It makes noise.
Some noise.
And emotions and giggles, and it definitely is surprises and delights for children.
But in an interactive way.
But in an interactive way, exactly. And I think what's important for us as Pai is it's about turning screen time into learning time, which is that coding part, and playtime.
Yeah.
So we want to make sure we get those smiles, and we want to make sure that we're still focused on play and the value of play. But making sure that children are learning and parents feel good about the time that they're giving screen time.
That's excellent. So is that the age range, 5 to 12?
It's about 5 to 12. They say 5+, yeah.
Okay. And what else does the app do? Is there any other functionality on the app besides the mapping?
Yeah, well, so it teaches, we have about 5 modes of play. So we have for basically the cause and effect, the free play mode, then we have a trailblazer mode, and we teach the coding mode, which is more in animation, and then children do that coding. And then we go into open coding, and then we go into augmented reality coding. So tons of ways to play, hours and hours of fun. We like to say, runs on code fueled by fun.
Excellent. And you want to tell me a little bit about your company, about Pai?
Yeah, absolutely. We were actually founded by a group of parents who are in the tech industry who were frustrated with the screen options that they found for their children. They wanted to create a company where they felt that they could offer their children toys that really use the screen in a way that made sense, not tech for tech's sake, and products that really made their kids excited and fun, and that they could also know that they were learning and had developmental benefits.
That's really amazing. I love that it came from parents looking to solve a problem.
It did.
And last, you've been honored here at CES 2018. Tell me about what award you got.
Yes, we were one of the winners in the CES Innovation Honoree category for robotics and drones. So we're very excited to be featured.
That's really amazing. Does that come with a giant cash prize, or
just
bragging rights?
Bragging rights and a beautiful
massive bragging
and a beautiful trophy, which we're very excited to showcase.
You actually do get a trophy?
You do get a trophy, yes.
That's very
cute.
Excellent. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
I really appreciate it, and this is fantastic. I love the idea, and I really love how it came about, that it was from parents trying to solve a problem.
It really is, and that's the way we approach all of our products.
That's really excellent. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
This is Amy Oztan at CES 2018 for FamilyTech TV.